इंडोर खेला हुआ है दोनों टीमों में। रीनू, रोहन नायक।
Hello, excuse me, if you don't have mind.
Firoz,
Firoz bhai, if you don't have mind, start bowling. Firoz bhai, sorry. बैठ जाओ, क्या हो गया?
एक ओवर के इख्तिताम पर स्कोर हो गया है 4 रन। इस मैच को सुपरवाइज कर रहे हैं आशिक। सोहेल काजी आए हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए। बहुत ही अच्छी टीम नज़र आ रही है इंग्लैंड की। बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर रोहन नाइक, सोहेल काजी, नौफल, हेमंत, रीनू, रोनी। दूसरी टीम में भी बहुत सारे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर, उस्मान मन, अभिषेक, प्रियजान। एक ओवर के इख्तिताम पर स्कोर हो गया है 4 रन। अगर हम इस टीम में सीनियर प्लेयर की बात करें तो रोहन नाइक आज अपना 100वां मैच खेल रहे हैं। बहुत ही मंजे हुए प्लेयर हैं, सूझबूझ रखते हैं क्रिकेट के बारे में, आउटडोर में भी बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर है रोहन नाइक। बहुत देर से इंडोर क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं, यूएई को रिप्रेजेंट किया है रोहन नाइक ने। हाल ही में मास्टर खेल के आए हैं। तो मिस्टर रोहन नाइक, अली भाई हमारे पास यूएई प्लेयर मिस्टर रोहन नाइक है जो हाल ही में मास्टर खेले हैं। बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है। आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे रोहन नाइक के बारे में?
Yasir Rohan Naik has been playing indoor cricket for a very long time, and we've been seeing him. He's a fierce cricketer. He plays with his heart. He plays with all that he's got, and he brings that energy on the field. He's played for the UAE men's. He's played for the UAE Masters. And he's got a bit of an X factor sometimes that brings, that gives the team the edge that's required. So can we see maybe that X factor might work tonight for England?
जी हाँ, मैं लास्ट 7 साल से रोहन नाइक को देख रहा हूँ। इनके पास वो एक्सपीरियंस है कि गेम को वन साइडेड कर सकते हैं अकेले ही। दोनों साइड पे स्विंग करते हैं नए बॉल के साथ। अच्छे फील्डर हैं, अच्छे बैटर हैं रोहन नाइक। बहुत ही मंजे हुए प्लेयर है। सबसे बड़ी बात ये है, जब ये कोर्ट में होते हैं तो टीम में अलग ही एनर्जी आपको नज़र आती है। तो वो जो बात है वो दूसरे प्लेयरों से अलग करती है रोहन नाइक को। बहुत ही अच्छे लीडर हैं। इनके अंडर में बहुत सी क्रिकेट खेला हूँ आउटडोर, तो उनको पता है किस टाइम पे क्या करना है। वो समझते हैं क्रिकेट को। एक अच्छा डॉन प्रिया की तरफ से। प्रिय रंजन भी बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं। अभिषेक दलाल, प्रिय रंजन। आपको ऑस्ट्रेलिया में भी बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर नज़र आएंगे। फिलहाल दूसरे ओवर का खेल जारी है। सोहेल काजी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं। ये भी यूएई को रिप्रेजेंट कर चुके हैं। बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं। थंबा पानी की तरफ से खेलते हैं इंडोर क्रिकेट। रोहन नाइक, सोहेल काजी, फिरोज, और ये इजी रन आउट। मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग दोनों बैट्समैन के दरमियान में और इजी रन आउट। अगर हमारे राइट हैंड साइड पे देखेंगे आप तो पाकिस्तान वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड मैच चल रहा है। तीसरे ओवर का गेम जारी है और -15 पे है पाकिस्तान टीम। यहाँ पे 2 ओवर ख़त्म हो चुके हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंग्लैंड में, और 2 रन पे है इंग्लैंड। और अगर हमारे लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे आप देखें तो अफ़गानिस्तान और नीदरलैंड का गेम जारी है। नीदरलैंड बॉलिंग कर रही है और अफ़गानिस्तान बैटिंग। अफ़गानिस्तान -5 पे। सेम उधर इंडिया और श्रीलंका में, इंडिया -5 पे पहले पैर में। हेमत आए हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए, रेड नाइट को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं। हेमत बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं इंडोर क्रिकेट में, हाल ही में नाम बनाया है हेमंत ने। डीसी से प्रमोट होके अभी बहुत ही अच्छा शॉट प्रिया रंजन की तरफ से 4 रन के लिए। हमारे साथ मिस्टर अली आबिद मौजूद है, ए ब्रांड के मालिक हैं अली आबिद। हम थोड़ा अली आबिद से बात करना चाहेंगे। अली आबिद भाई, क्या कहते हैं आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंग्लैंड के बारे में? कौन सी टीम आपको टेबल पे अच्छी नज़र आ रही है? अगर अभी तक का गेम देखें तो इंग्लैंड हावी है पूरी तरह ऑस्ट्रेलिया के ऊपर, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम टू एवरीवन। देखिए, ऑस्ट्रेलिया और इंग्लैंड का मैच अगर आप रियल में भी देखें, वर्ल्ड कप में भी हमेशा चैलेंजिंग होता है, जो अभी भी होने वाले हैं, अब आगे भी देखेंगे। तो एज़ पर करंट सिचुएशन ऑफ कोर्स इंग्लैंड का अपर हैंड है, बट मैं फिर भी कहूँगा जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया की बैटिंग है आप कभी अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं कर सकते। वो कभी भी मैच को बॉटम से ऊपर लेके आ सकते हैं, और वो मुझे लगता है आज आप वो सेम मुजाहिरा आज यहाँ पे देखेंगे।
ये थे मिस्टर अली आबिद, अपने ख्यालात का इजहार कर रहे थे हमारे साथ। एक और बैड कॉलिंग, लेकिन यहाँ पे थोड़ा डीलर रिएक्ट किया फील्डर ने, जिसकी वजह से बैट्समैन इजीली रिटर्न हो गए।
The 9 runs so far. Hemant bowling the third over, leg side sweep for that for Abhishek, but again a risky run, and they've been found outside the crease a couple of times now. Thrown back, and yes, that's been given out. Again, like you said, the calling is a little different today. Abid, what do you think about this pair? I mean, are they the opening pair for Australia all the time? And today the calling doesn't seem like it's on the... They're not calling properly either.
I guess they've got the wrong numbers of each other, because they're not able to call properly. But yeah, all the jokes aside, today I see the pairs have changed a bit because Abhishek have come in. Usually I see Priya Ranjan bat in the last skin. I guess due to the playing 8 formations, they have a chance. And that's a good shot by Abhishek. Almost a chance for a catch. So yeah, we see Abhishek return to the playing 8, and they had to make some changes to accommodate him. And but so far, the running has not been good. I would say it's been amateur stuff from them. I mean, Australia is known for their good performances, but today I don't see that. So let's hope this does not continue throughout the 3 other pairs, and let's have a good game.
Ronnie comes in for the 4th over. That last drop by Nufi on the boundary awarded Abhishek 4 runs. And again, you can see, look at that, and he makes it up for that. collects it beautifully, and Priya just wasn't fast enough. The front dive gets to the wicket. Priya gave up midway. He knew he couldn't make it. That gets the score down to 10. No wicket for Ronnie. Here comes Ronnie over the wicket. 3 runs. And they're appealing. They've taken the DRS. They're going back up. And in the commentary box, we have Qasim.
Thank you, Mustafa. Good evening, everyone. We are live from Danube Sports World's Mr. Cricket UAE 2023 World Championship, the match between England and Australia. Yes, that's me crossing the camera. It's given as out. Ashik once again talking with the fielders and the batsmen and discussing things before giving his decision. And on my right and on my left, both the teams have started off in negatives. -12 Pakistan, -10 Afghanistan. That's a wide delivery. Didn't seem like one. Can we see the replay of that? No, we cannot. But a harsh call, I guess, from Ashik here. Shouldn't have been a wide, but nevertheless, it's umpire's decision, and 15 runs on the board for Australia. Here comes Ronnie. Right arm medium swing bowler. Very good tap here from the batsman. Priya Ranjan, one of the platinum picks of Australia. And this is, I think, a really good start for Australia. 17 runs on the board after the first skin. Abhishek Dalal and Priya Ranjan have given them a solid start here. It's a must win for both the teams. Both teams are lying down the table, and a victory here could bring them to the mid-table and give them a chance to get into the playoffs. But this is a good start for both the teams, I guess. I think England would not be that disappointed with their start, and Australia would be quite happy as well with their start. So it's an even skin, but a good sensible start here for Australia could give them the confidence which they're lacking in this tournament so far. They have given away a few matches from a very winnable positions, and it's going to be Rohan Nayak, sorry. Again, I think one of the most experienced players again playing in this league. Starts so beautifully round the wicket and hitting the stumps, but well played by Fauzan, upcoming star of Wizbank League. Thambili, Australia is managed by Wizbank, so a lot of Wizbank players playing there. Round the wicket comes Rohan again. Oh, another in-dipping Yorker there. Well stopped by the legs by Mr. Fauzan, and adds nothing to the score. I think it's a third ball now, and Rohan is going to change his side over the wicket now. Fauzan has to get a run on this. Saifu and Fauzan have been playing quite a lot together now, so they understand each other well. And here comes Fauzan, third ball, and is taken. It's edged, hit the back net, went in the air, and easily taken by the fielder there, and that gives another wicket to Rohan. This is a good start to the skin by England. Australia doing well in the first skin, putting up 17 on the board, and they have to make sure they carry on with the momentum, because this England team is dangerous when it comes to batting. They almost chased down 100 runs last day, and they wouldn't be very disappointed or nervous if they get over 60-70 runs target. So Australia have to bat well, Um, here comes Rohan, and this is a very good flick. Oh, that's brilliant piece of fielding there from the captain Suhail Qazi, but the wicketkeeper could not collect it. It would have been an easy run out again. Nevertheless, 2 more runs added to the score of Australia, and we would like to have a close match here on the live streaming. So far we have had 4 matches, but none of them going down the wire. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Round the wicket, balls it on the 5th stump, comes back in and almost hits the middle stump. Almost hits the middle stump there. And seems like England will be England's manager or the owner, Dinil with the name of Devil, is here. He is a bit injured right from the start of this season, but has not replaced himself. So let's see if this injury does anything bad to England's chances. Here comes Denil, right arm over the wicket. Bowls a short ball, a beautiful tap, 2 runs here for Fauzan. I think Fauzan is equally good enough against Denil. And Ali, we have Ali with us. What do you think of the start so far for Australia, Ali?
Thank you, Qasim. I think the start is a bit slow. Given the standards how Australia play, this is a slow start, and that was I think it's a close call. Will they go for a review? And looks like there's not going to be a review. That was a close call though. And what does the replay show? Seems it's in, and Dinil to continue. And that's an opportunity taken by England, although the delivery wasn't that good, but it brought a wicket to them nonetheless. And Australia's bad day continues. So yeah, pretty fortunate for Dinil, I would say, Qasim.
Yeah, that was not up to the mark shot here from Fauzan. You expect better of such players. He has the ability, is very talented, but not using that. And now look at that. So out of the 3 balls, 2 beautiful taps and 1, he had no idea what to do about that. So that gives away the -5 runs, and then you add 2 more, so they're still in negative. So that's the problem here. Here comes the, oh, that's gone. I think that's gone. Oh, it's not given. Seemed like that was a very good throw from Suhail Qazi, but umpire decides it's not out. That seemed like a big out, but England have not used their reviews. It's looked out the moment the throw came in from Suhail, but I don't know why England didn't go for a review. They had a chance there, and it was not even close, as we can see on the review now. That should have been taken by England. That review should have been taken. Umpires can make mistakes, but you have the review there. Oh, that's a big out, and England have missed a -5 opportunity there. On my right hand, Pakistan have put themselves back in the game now with a very solid skin. They are already on 16 positive now in the second skin, and on my left, Afghanistan struggling. They're still in negative, -6, second skin going on. Coming back to this match, Hemant now will bring up the 3rd over of the skin to Fauzan, or going out swinger. This is poor running. This is poor running from Australia. Playing in the hand of Rohan, who's a very good fielder, tremendous fielder. Back flips it to the back net fielder, and back flicks it to the back net fielder, and there's an easy run out there. Australia needs to be a bit sensible with their running. That last over out was there, but that was not given. But that was out as well. So they could have been easily below 15 again. So this is not good from Australia. The batsmen are quite talented, but they have to be a bit more sure of their running. You can't just play in the hands of such good fielders and run. Ali, what do you make of Australia's running so far in this pair?
The running has been really poor, and it's not just this pair. Even the first pair was the same. I don't think they are learning from each other's mistakes. Hopefully, the next two pairs don't show the same mistakes that the first and second have done, because otherwise this total will be a very low total. And given England's batting, I think they'll chase us down very easily.
Rightly said, Ali. Hemant would bring the next ball of the third over of the skin, and Saifu would face it. Oh, that's a good ball. Is it a good ball? No, it's given as a wide. Again, I think it was on the line. Yeah, so given as a wide, 2 more added to the total, and the score has been slowly going up and coming down again. So here comes Hemant. Oh, that's a very good delivery again. This is what experience is all about. This is where Australian lower category players need to learn from, and they have to be a bit more reasonable, more sensible with the way they are batting. Oh, this is again could have been another run out had that not been misfielded by Dinil there, who's carrying his shoulder. He's injured badly, but he wants to continue playing in this tournament, and he has to complete his number of minimum matches. Here comes Hemant. Again, that's a good tap. That's a very good tap. This is what I was talking about when I say Fawzan is very talented player, but just needs to be a bit, sensible with the running. That's all what it requires to achieve more in this kind of cricket. Hemant will bring in the last ball of this over. That's a very good tap once again. That's very good tap, but Sohail is brilliant on that leg side. He's amazing fielder there. Again, I think that was very close, but slowly moving for Australia. Now they're on 22, and Firoz giving some instruction to his pair. But I think that's Australia would be again happy with the proceedings so far. They could have had more had they not given easy run outs, but this is part and parcel of the game. So Australia will want another 5 to 8 runs from this pair and be around 30 by end of the second pair, and then the experienced players would come in. I think Sarath and Fahim are coming in next. Sarath has been brilliant so far in this tournament with his batting and bowling. So Fahim would be, I think his batting would be crucial on how they end up with the first innings. And the last pair is obviously Firoz, so that would be nice for Australia to end up things off. That's a good tap, very good tap from Saifu. 2 more added. 2 more added, and the score moves on to 24. New Zealand on my right has picked up a wicket. First ball of the next pair. Here comes Roni again. That's played into the hands of Ashok, another Wizbang player. A lot of Wizbang players you will see in Team England and Team Australia. So it's again Roni comes in, bowls another dot ball. Roni doesn't seem like threatening, but he is brilliant. He's one of the best silver division players playing around. Here comes Roni again, third ball, and that's beautifully flicked. Fawzan showing all his talent today. Except the running, I think the batting has been really good from Fawzan and even from Saifu. So, but they have to be careful on that leg side and even offside. Rohan and Suhail are brilliant fielders. That should be a dot. Good call, sensible batting, sensible. I think they have learned after that second over. Ali, the last 2 overs have been good for Australia. They have learned from their mistakes. They have been sensible. So I think they have put up a good score already in this pair.
Yeah, I mean, see, consistency is the key, and since they're showing consistency, and the next pair should be carrying it forward, because it's a lot of responsibility now on this pair to carry forward the recovery that the previous skin has done. because I see this is their, I would say, the lower division players that have just come in, and it's a lot on their shoulders to, you know, make up for everything. So let's see how they take on the game, because they're challenging against a monstrous fielding side today. So let's hope they play out of their comfort zones and try to score as best as they can. We'll be back with you shortly when the first ball is bowled.
So this is, I think, the most crucial player of this match itself, not just the innings, because Sarath is quite experienced and has been playing well, but it's Fahim who has to bat well, who has to make sure that he supports Sarath here in this innings, because a bad pair here could give England a very good chance of sneaking through and being on top of this match already. So a good 15 runs pair here would do it for Australia. Here comes Nofi. Good solid defense. Dot ball to start off things. On the right hand, Pakistan are fighting it really well. They are hitting New Zealanders out of the park a lot of times. They're 27 already in the third pairs. This is a good return after being negative 12 in the first pair. Coming back to this match. So 2 dot balls. It's a third ball now. Already Fahim is under pressure. Another whiz bang player. Oh. Comes Nofi again. That's a good. Oh, this is brilliant piece of fielding from Suhail Qazi. He's turning out to be a monster in the front, right leg side and offside both. He has replaced Rohan Naik on the offside now. Nofi to continue with his over, his fourth ball or third ball, fourth ball. Oh, that's a very good shot. As I said, Sarath is turning out to be one of the best players so far in this league, both with the bat and the ball, and that start shows it all. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot, but he's just running without even talking, without even looking to his player. This is where Fahim, Fauzan, Saifu and players needs to improve. It's all about running. It's all about how you run between the wickets. They're playing good shots. They're tapping well, but they are not running well between the wickets. And another -5. That's another good ball, I think. That's another good ball.
And we were just away for a Philly break. We are back again. We have the number 9 Alosh coming into ball, and that's a good shot by Sarath. Very nicely done for 2 runs. This is all they need to do. Keep building the score and end up on a competitive total. And seems like Sarath has gone down. Seems like a cramp. Let's have a medical break here. We'll be back with you soon. And that's a great delivery. Totally bamboozled the batsman. Reminded me of Shane Warne of the early years. Ironically, Shane Warne in the England team. Alosh comes in again. That's another magical delivery. That's a bold. And another wicket for England.
Maybe Adil Rashid.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. It reminds me of Adil Rashid, but you know, just when I saw the delivery, it reminded me of Shane Warne, you know, because if you remember that one magical delivery, you know, from the leg into the wickets. Alosh again on a hat trick. Bowls in. And that was almost another wicket. Alosh misses on a hat trick, but he gets 2 wickets for the team. And that's a quick one from Alosh. Trying to fox the batsman, but he saw it coming. And that's the end of the over 11 with 17 runs on the board. And we have the owner again, Denil, to continue. Team Australia on the third ball. the number 6, the nil to ball. And that's a good delivery on a third ball, and that's out. What's happening with Australia, Mustafa? I see that was clearly a third ball, and I believe that's out. They were supposed to run, but it seems like the previous over foxed them, and they kind of forgot that it's a third ball.
But I think the runner didn't get the memo. It was a third ball, and he was just admiring. Oh my goodness! Can you believe that? Both of these guys are absolutely lost. They don't know what's happening. And Devil has secured another wicket.
So Mustafa, don't you think Australia is doing a Pakistan here?
Well, I think Sarat aka Sarfaraz is but yeah, look at that. They're trying to build up a score a little bit, and that's what they need to do now. They need to forget about the wickets. They need to look ahead.
That's another good delivery by the Devil. And since I mentioned Australia doing a Pakistan, rightly so, in the next court, Pakistan are doing a Pakistan. In fact, they're building a score and coming back down. So wherever Pakistan goes, and that's another shot for 7. It's in fact, it's not a 7. It's given out. That's a catch. Another -5 into Australia's total. Team Australia has a lot to do now. It's only 5 overs to go. The score is only at 5. We have Renu coming in to bowl the last over of the skin. And that's a great delivery. Not given as a wide. That was close to the stump, in fact. 5 more balls to go for the over, and there's not much these two batsmen can do, but only not to give away more wickets. Another dot ball. This is really, most of a village cricket stuff today from Australia.
Well, I think if they could create a blooper reel, we'd see. Renu comes in around the wicket. Sarat going, attacking the ball, trying to get some runs back on the board at -20. Is really itching the batsman. Good ball by Renu with the last over of the third skin, still at -20. Run around the wicket, Renu. Again, a wild swing from Sarat. Just makes 1 run from that. Well, that's the end of this pair. They've just scored -19. and unfortunate. They've eaten up the runs that were made by their partners with the team total at 7. But here comes 7 and 7 on the t-shirt.
एक ही शर्ट एक ही बंदे की शर्ट दोनों फिरोज हैं उसका भी एक्चुअल नाम क्या है
So we have the score at 7 and the batsmen coming in with the number 7 on their backs. But they'll be looking to turn the 7 into double digits. Shubsi and Firoz coming in to bat. A lot to do for these two batsmen, and they'll surely be looking to score a positive. They really need to target each bowler now. They can't be, having a slow run rate, because anything below a 40, England will be looking to chase it down within 2 skins. That's another great delivery, and that's a boundary. Something positive for the Australians today. The number 7, Shubsi hitting it for a 4. Alosh running in. That's a good tap, and that's a run out. A very unfortunate day continues for Team Australia. The number 7, Firu, or Firoz as he's known, at the wrong end, gets a run out. And Alosh continues to take wickets for the team. And that was almost another run out. But a great shot nonetheless from Shubsi. The intent is good, they're trying to be aggressive to score as many runs as possible. The skin is on a positive now with 9 runs for the skin, 16 for the total. Good intent shown by Shubsi. Firoz facing the delivery from Alosh. And that's a dot ball. End of the over. End of over number 13 with 16 runs on the board. We have Shubsi to face the veteran Rohan Nayak, the ever so fit Rohan Nayak with the number 2 jersey. Mustafa, any words you have to say for this Khalnayak who's going to bowl?
Well, his first over was actually very fruitful with dot balls and some amazing deliveries, and there we go. The Khalnayak strikes this third wicket. His third wicket for in 7 balls. He might just be the man of the match.
And that's another wicket. The Khalnayak is foxing them out. The wicket barrage continues. I don't see Australia coming out of this. The most that they can do is score a positive out of this. That's another good delivery. It was a hat-trick ball. And the Khalnaik strikes again with the third wicket of the over. I don't think Australia is out here to play today. I don't see. This reminds me of that YouTube channel I used to watch, Backyard Cricket. It's more like a leisure game for them today. I'm not sure what's going on. That was almost another wicket. The Khalnaik is out for blood today, and he's been striking ball after ball. Every ball turns out to be either a wicket or a wicket chance for him, and he's running into ball again. That's a drop catch. And almost got another wicket. A great over by the Khalnaik, Rohan Nayak, the ever so fit.
अच्छा वो कप्तान ने मैंने बोला आपका 9th प्लेयर पे बाय बैठो फील्ड कर सकते हैं बॉलिंग वो लोग चूज करेंगे वही रूल था ना तो मैंने बोल दिया नहीं जा रहा बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहा नहीं कर पाएगा वो कैसे करेगा फील्डिंग भी नहीं कर पाएगा
We are at the over number 15, balled by Nofi. And that was another close chance. These both batsmen need to be aggressive now on these final few deliveries if they want to bring some fight to the game. Otherwise, this is just going to be over before even the second innings start. And that looks like another out. Yes, that's given by the umpire. Very unfortunate for Shubsi. That was a good shot. That was a great one-handed show. The Australians have no answer today to the fielding and the bowling by the England team. And that's a great, contrast between what's happening at the Men's World Cup by the England team and the Australian team and the Men's World Cup. It's a complete opposite of what we are seeing in this indoor match.
I think this England team is compensating for the real England team. But amazing work from Team England over here. They've successfully reduced the total score to 0. They've absolutely removed the first two skins efforts, got them down to 0 as if the game hasn't even started yet.
That's another shot for 1 run. With 2 balls to go in the over. And that's another miss. Dot ball.
15 and 16 they have लेकिन उनको जब लास्ट स्किन पे बैटिंग आएगी तब बताना पड़ेगा कौन से 2 बॉलर है लास्ट 2 ओवर है लास्ट 1
All right, we are into the last over with just 1 run on the board. Australia has 6 deliveries to make a game out of this, which seems very unlikely, to be frank with you. And we have their captain, Kazi, number 47, to bowl. And that's another run out. Another poor show. And funnily enough, Kazi has the number, Mustafa, I would say, Kazi has the number 47. And have you played the games, the assassin named as Agent 47, and he reminds me a lot about the Agent 47, with his accurate throws and accurate deliveries.
Well, yes, absolutely, he is an assassin, and he's just got a slightly larger shaded tattoo on the back. That's a 7. A wonderful shot, but just outside the fingers. Slipped from the boundary fielder. Look at that. Trying for one more, but the assassin is now making sure he's targeting the batsman well. But again, Feroz Dawood, captain of Australia, trying to bring some positive in the total with 9 runs so far. In comes Qazi over the wicket. Slower ball. Chance dropped again. Goes for a run out. That's a review. If that's a run out, the team will be back to 4.
All right, Mustafa, let's see that on our screens for the replay, whether that was an out or not, while the umpires check the review. Seems unclear on our screens, and the umpire has given it as a not out as well. So a review lost, but it doesn't do much damage to the England team because the total is not imposing at all. It's just a meager 9 runs, and Qazi to continue. And that's been called a wide. Takes the total to 13. That was just another close call. Could have been a run out. And Australia will be thankful that their nightmare batting has ended. We'll be back with you with the second innings soon.
We are back for the second innings. 4 runs scored so far by England. And as you can see, England has taken an aggressive stance. They're attacking, but they're trying to get each and every ball. Though the target is small, they're not playing defensive at all. Quick 5 runs ends the first over for Kazi and Renu. Shupshi, the new replacement that we are seeing today. Now we'll have Abhishek coming in. Bowling over the wicket, right arm. Kazi will be facing. In comes Abhishek. Wide ball. These wides are just free gifts for Team England. Lovely shot by Wasim. Down up into the gap for 3 runs. No fielder there. And a comfortable run. Little trouble calling there. Renu just glancing around to the leg side. Wasim just waiting for the ball to be out of danger, but then Renu was confident. What a beautiful 7. Right into the eye of the camera, actually. Abhishek was punished there. Look at that. One more lofted shot and dropped by Sarath. What's the score? 22. Again, no calls. Wasim. No calls, Kazi. Didn't want that run. Not such a great over for Abhishek. He gave away a maximum this over. And they've easily passed the skin target. And we have Qasim back in the commentary box.
I think we are going to witness another one-sided affair on the live stream. This has been the case. All the live streamed matches, all the live stream matches have been one-sided. So England are lucky. This is a brilliant start, but Australia had a good start as well, decent start, 17 runs, and but England pegged them back beautifully. So it's never lost in this indoor game. You can always make a comeback, but you need to keep your heads high. You need to keep fighting till the last ball is bowled. Oh, that's gone, I think. Yeah, this is brilliant from the captain. Beautiful throw. And this is what I was talking about. Start off with a fight. You can always make a comeback. Australia made 17 in the first pair as well. And the way England bowled after that, and they took their chances. So it's always on. I think they have very experienced bowling lineup. Abhishek, Priyaranjan, Firoz, Subshid, all are good bowlers. So it's never lost until it's lost. So they need to pick up 2 to 3 quick wickets and bring them below 10 and then fight it off from there. I'm sure England does have some lower category players playing today, and you can always put them under pressure. This is a learning curve for them. That's why they have been given chances here to play with platinum players and learn from them and improve their games as well. But the pressure is always something which takes a toll on these kind of players. Oh, this is good fielding, but could not hold it properly. Could have been an easy run out had Sarat taken that, but it's a missed chance. England did miss a lot of chances as well, but Australia gave them too many chances while batting, especially that second and third pair, and then the last pair were trying to go for the hits because they had to put a good score on the board. So now it's gonna be the captain Firoz Dawood, FD number 7. He is a force with the ball. Here he comes. Beautiful first ball. Whoa! That should have been aimed better because it went straight into Sarat's hand. Had he taken his time and thrown down the stumps, could have been an easy out. But he was in hurry and missed a chance there. Here comes second ball of Firoz. The captain Suhail Qazi. Captain to captain, beautiful tap on the leg side, back net, and that's an easy run, easy single there. This is a good battle between the two captains. Renu on strike. Oh, what a shot! Oh, that's gone! That is gone! That is gone, I think. Dinil here sitting with me thinks that's not out, but I think that is big out. That is gone, but super piece of fielding from Firoz. He didn't care if it was going for a 7. He made sure that he gets to the ball and throws down the stump. I think that's gone, yes. He is out, and it's out. But Ashik will take his sweet time and he will discuss with the players and then will give his decision. That's gone, yeah. So decision has been given. This is good piece of fielding. He has taken 2 run-outs now. Firoz single-handedly doing it for Australia. Others needs to step up now and make sure that they support their captain. It's not been easy going for the Australians in this tournament. They started off well with 1 win out of the first 2 games, but after that it's been not so good for them. That's again Sarat is catching the ball, but I think he's in hurry and he's misfielding. Here comes Firoz again to Renu. That's a good ball. That's a very good. Oh, this is not good. Again from Fawzan. That should have been a run out, but instead is gone for a single run. And Renu is not happy with his. And Renu should not be throwing the bat down. This is not something that you expect from these experienced players. But sometimes it's part of the game. You do get a bit tensed inside, confused inside, but such things should be avoided. They played beautifully. They have scored 27 runs, and umpire can give a negative on that. But that's a very good start. Very good start from Renu and Suhail Qazi. I think England are on their way for the victory. A much needed victory for them. We have the manager of England with us, Mr. Dinil. Dinil, are you happy with your performance so far in this match?
As of now, yes. You can see the skins. The 4 skin which we scored. I think we bowled very well in the last 3 skins. They got out, I think so, -19 where they got completely down, and their bodies, the positiveness of the team went down actually at that point of time.
Very well said. That -19 will haunt Australians, I think not just tonight, but for the rest of the tournament, because that was a very crucial pair. And they completely gave the game to England in that one. Dinil, how has been your experience so far in Mr. Cricket World Championship?
See, first time I am coming over here, I'm playing this game. I actually the indoor game. Facility is very good. That net is too big compared to the other facilities in UAE. I love this arena very well. Better to have coming for the future tournament as well.
Thank you for the kind words, Dinil. This is what we are doing this for. We want the players to enjoy, we want the managers to feel happy and be at home. And I think Mr. Cricket has done a fabulous job so far in organizing this one and making sure that everyone is happy, all the stakeholders.
अली वो इमरजेंसी कैसा वो चेक कर रहे हैं
For England, Rohan Nayak and Hemant, and they can just finish this game off. The game is already finished, I think, for Australia, because it's very hard to come back from this kind of situation. Already 34 on the board, while you require just 14 runs. You are already 20 runs ahead, and you still have 2 more pairs. So now what Australia needs to do is they need to make sure they get some skins. So the first skin has already been won by England, and they have a chance here to get this skin if they bowl well. But the experience of Rohan is, I think, taking a toll on Australians here. But they have some experienced bowlers. They have Abhishek, they have Firoz, another over of Firoz, Priyaranjan. Sarit has been bowling well. Fawzan is a very good bowler, but that's not a good start. I think during the auctions, when we spoke about picking up the players, I think the most important category always falls to be a silver category, because those players.
सबके पास पानी खत्म है वाह पानी नहीं है तो सबके पास खत्म है इतने से क्या होगा 6 फुट का हूं मैं
And so silver category was very important, because these couple of players would be playing for you if you qualify for the playoffs as well. So they can make or break the game. Top 5 is more or less settled for every team. Here comes Fawzan, and he's not bowling well. He's not bowling well at all. He's bowling some wides over the wicket, some wides round the wicket. Here comes Fawzan again. Another full toss. This is just poor cricket here from Fawzan. And Rohan is too good for this. and he has been batting really well in this tournament. And I think England are well on course for a 100 run here. Ali, what do you make of the innings so far for Australia?
It's a little too late, to do anything about the game now. But all they can do is now fight for the skins. Winning looks like out of the question, but not impossible. But I would say it's better that they target the skins, try to get the maximum points as possible. I already see the shoulders down of many players in the field, and which is not a good sign. That's a great delivery. A great delivery by Shubsi. Team England on a third ball. And the Khalnayak shows the skill with a sneaky run. Shubshi with another delivery. That's another wide. Nothing going Australia's way today. What do you say, Mustafa?
Well, absolutely nothing. Just like Australia, I have nothing to say either. Well, Team England are on 22. Dada Rohan Nayak has had a wonderful time with the ball. He's taken some good wickets, and now do you think he's scored? His kid has scored 23, so I think he might be up for man of the match.
Yeah, but you can't forget the performance by Alosh. He took several wickets today as well. Depends on how he bats. But nonetheless, I guess England is bringing it home today. As they always say, it's coming home. I mean, it's 50 runs on the board. It's going to be a walk in the park. That's another throw, but Heyman seems to be in. But it's been given out and a review taken. Let's see what the replay says. We seems to be having some technical difficulties. That looked close. We'll see what the result is. And the umpire stands with his decision. It's an out. But Team England doesn't seem to be phased because they have the runs on the board, the skins in the hands. That's another great tap for a 3 by the Khalnayak, and that seems to be close. Team Australia review. Let's see what the replay says. A great collect, and that seems a bit close, Mustafa. Seems close. The bat seems to be on the line at the time of the impact. Remains to be seen what the umpire gives. That's an out. Out given by the umpire.
I think that's 2 wickets. Rohan, -10. Well, there goes man of the match.
Well, you never know with the Khalnayak. He can bring out the boundaries with his big guns, and it's gonna happen soon because we are in the 7th over. I feel there's a boundary around the corner. Sarat on the mark. Great tap by Hemant. A great flick, in fact. And we have the Kalnaik on strike. He'll be looking to hit a boundary.
Well, absolutely. If he's thinking about the man of the match award, he might try to cover up the 2 outs previously. But let's see.
And just as I said, that's a boundary by the Kalnaik. Just the way we predicted. Some banter by the Kalnaik. The final ball. And that's a straight drive and a miss by Sarat. And looks like we have injury number 4 of the day. It's time to call the medic. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. England sends in their 3rd skin of Alosh and the owner, Denil.
So Ali, who do you think is going to be the man of the match for Team Australia? Sorry, Team England.
I would say Alosh is the clear contender because he took a lot of wickets, but it's yet to be seen how he bats. He needs to score runs.
So, are you putting all your eggs on Alosh?
Yeah, I'm putting all my eggs on Alosh. Hope they don't break, but let's see.
I think I still believe maybe Rohan Nayak still has a chance. But let's see.
And seems like the first leg has broken already. Alosh gives away a wicket. The ball wasn't doing much. Seems like he misjudged the length. He went for a tap and completely missed it. And Saif takes first blood. A no ball called by the umpire. Saif runs in. And that's another great delivery. But Alosh converts it to a 2-run. Moving on to Denil. On strike. Saif runs in. That's a great drive for 5 runs. A powerful drive for 5 runs. By the owner, Denil. Devil, as it says on his shirt. Showing Australia some demons, I would say.
Well, look at that. I think he's catching his shoulder. Devil.
Yeah, we have injury number 5, I guess.
I think both sides. Let's call in the medic. We're back after that Prime Medical Center medic coming in and giving a bit of spray to both. And look at that, a header back to the fielder.
That's the team cheering on for the owner, and we have another injury number 6. Well, the players are being well taken care of thanks to Prime Medical Center. I wouldn't say it's a good thing, but you know, these injuries are bringing out the Prime Medical show today. Seems like Prime Medical is on the cards tonight. And we thank the medical staff on hand. He's doing a great job. And we continue on. The devil is not backing down, I'd say. He's opting to continue. He's holding his shoulder, but he's not backing down. Fahim runs in, and I think Alosh is making sure not to give as much strike to the devil. And the devil is wincing in pain, but his intent is there to play for the team. He's not going to be out.
What's that saying? Devil aapke piche?
Devil aapke piche, aap devil ke piche. And the devil goes in for another great drive. And the team cheers on for the devil. A great show of strength and grit by the devil. This is what the game is all about.
Well, the owner coming in, taking hands in his matter with that injured shoulder. And he's showing true sportsmanship today. I hope in the display of sportsmanship he doesn't lose his shoulder. Sometimes you might just take a back foot. What do you think? Well, thanks to Prime Medical Center, the co-sponsors for the Mr. Cricket UAE World Championship, they've been taking good care of these players. The medic he's decided not to leave court number 4 now, court number 3, sorry, with so many injuries in this court. But he's keeping a keen eye on Devil. He's loaded with his sprays and his band-aids. Coming back to the game, 65 runs so far with another tap. And one more guy going down. And it's Devil. It's Devil. He's down with the shoulder.
And seems like we have another break, another injury break. Not a good day to be a batsman today, Mr. Mustafa.
Well, I think you're wrong. It's a brilliant day to be a batsman, especially an English batsman. Look at that. Does it look like he's got a shoulder problem? Swinging the bat. If I had a bad shoulder, I'd just defend the ball and not go for the big swings.
Well, he's trying to show, that even though the ship is not going down, but he's certainly going to be going down with the ship if needed. It's a valiant effort, but I would say, it's not needed because, the game is well in the hands of the English team, and we don't want any serious injuries. And I guess the devil has retired to his lair. And the show must go on. Safe to continue. A good delivery, but no effect to the England's total. They move on with another 1 run. Sancha seems to be a bit shy today. We'll move on with the English batsman continuing on. And there was no fielder in sight. A wasted throw. That's another aggressive shot for 4 runs by the captain Kazi, the agent 47.
Well, don't you think he should play like Alosh? Sorry, like Devil.
See, the agent is on a mission, so I wouldn't say he'd be differed from what he has in sight. And it was a short-lived performance, but he made his mark as usual. We have the next pair coming in. Nofi and Ronnie to finish off for England. Australia will be praying for this to be over soon, as they clearly have nothing going their way at all.
Well, don't just say that, Abid. They're probably looking for the biryani, co-sponsored by Delhi Darbar. Another sponsor for the Mr. Cricket UAE World Championship. There's some tasty biryanis and the selection of vegetarian chicken and mutton waiting for these players to be devoured after such aggressive games.
Well, the Kangaroos will certainly be going with some biryani tonight, if not the win. But at least they have the biryani for the consolation. And we have a player from Team England, Mr. Vaibhav Acharya. What are your thoughts on the game today? I mean, the English players have been taking it away today. What would you say for the game today?
After the last game setback against India, our team confidence came up because that was like a eye-opening game for us. We came very close, like we were chasing 1-1-3 and we ended up like losing a very close game. And that game has given our team a new hopes, a new motivation. And today we can see how the scorecard, how the team has made a comeback.
Well said from Mr. Vaibhav. a wise few words. And just on a side note, he's a player who's going to be playing another final in another venue, and he'd be wishing the same for Team England to be in the finals of this tournament. We thank you, Mr. Weber, to lend your voice. And the nightmare continues for Australia. Mustafa, do you think is there any way that they can get out of this today, Team Australia? Is there any Qudrat ka nizam that can work for them?
Well, the only way they're getting out is through that zip, which is out of the courts. And that's where they're going to go. Because there's no way they're coming back from this. I mean, for Australia to come back, the actual devil will have to smile upon the England side. But that's not happening. Fahim bowling right arm around wicket. Over number 14.
It's a sad sight, to see Australian players playing the way they are right now. They're just looking to finish the game. No intent to win the skin. And just when I said it, they took a wicket. So seems like they have some gas left in the tank. They should be trying to at least win the skin. But we also have the experienced Ronnie and Nofi out to bat, so it's not going to be an easy task. Team Australia needs to keep their heads up in order to try to win the skin, try to go home with a point, with some consolation, and the biryani as well.
Well, looking at this performance, I just can't wait to see who His Majesty King Charles will knight tonight from this team. Who do you think it could be? Who's playing? Which player from Team England has had an outstanding performance today?
Well, my bets are on the Khalnayak, and rightly so. After the game, he might be known as Sir Rohan Naik. So we should see that happen someday. It's going to be a sight to see. But yeah, for now, let's wait for the end of the game, because we still have Australia fighting for the skin. They are showing some intent to get the skin. But it seems to see that, it's the batsmen are going to be taking it away very easily. Exactly the way Ronnie just tapped for 2 runs. They're not going to give away any free wickets. No free lunch for the Australians today, other than the biryani, which they'll be having for dinner, it seems. Is that a run out? No, it does not seem like it. So yes, the biryani is still on the cards. And that's a wicket, Mustafa.
Well, now the pressure just might be on for Team England for that skin. It's a good bowl, a good Yorker length bowl, Fauzan. But look at that. They look calm and collected, both these batsmen. They know they're not aiming for a 10, they're just probably aiming for a 7. One more run past that skin and they just want the skin.
All right, we're into the last over. 78 runs on the board. The skin is tied, and Sarath has been given the ball to try and win the skin for Australia. Let's hope he does not bowl some wides. Six balls to go, and Australia will need at least 2 wickets to try to win the skin. And there goes Sarath with a nice delivery, and that was almost a chance created by Sarath, but the fielder did not help his chances. Sarath to try again, and that's a run out. Can Australia get that skin? Can Australia get that 1 point? Or can the King's men take home the skin, as they should have rightly done so?
Well, I just hope Ronnie doesn't pull a Humpty Dumpty, because then all the King's men will not be able to put that up together again. But a great ball by Sarath, and suddenly you can see Team Australia fighting for that last skin. Look at that. Look at that variation Sarath is bringing to this last over of this dreaded match. If he could only bring it in the first over. But again, that's another out, but lands in no man's land, and easy 2 runs for Ronnie.
England clearly trying to baseball their way out of this, which should not be the case. And that's another strong drive, and that's a miss. Oh, Sarath, what have you done? You've dropped the skin right there. This suddenly lifts up the England team back again. All they need is 1 good hit to make it home. The skin on 4. And that's an out. Ronnie tries to baseball this, but he's given away the wicket. And now it seems England are not going to win the skin. And that's the end of the match. With 71 runs on the board, England wins 3 skins, Australia take home 1 skin. Something to ponder upon, but they need to revisit their performance for today.
Well, Sarath, like I said, Sarath has just pulled a Humpty Dumpty on Team England. And all the Kingsmen outside are furious. For that last ball, 2 runs were needed. The skin could have been yours. That could have been. That one skin, that one point. And you know, on the points table, points are crucial. This 1 point will be stinging England right now.
Well, that remains to be seen what the other results bring about on the points table. We shall see once all the games commence and what the results are on the points table, but surely England will be looking dejected, even though they won the game, but they really needed every point, and that 1 point could matter, as it could either disqualify them or give them a qualification chance. So yeah, that's me signing off for tonight. Ali Abid with you, and we'll hand it over to Mustafa to finish off.
Thank you, Ali Abid, and thank you for your wonderful voice. All the 15,000 fans have been asking your number. And man of the match in front of you. like I said, looks like Rohan Nayak. Is it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is Rohan Nayak, man of the match. And maybe after tonight, he might just be Sir Rohan Nayak for his brilliant performance. Some brilliant bowling he did there. Took multiple wickets and some unplayable balls, you know, those dot balls. Rohan Nayak, truly experienced player in the indoor cricket circuit. And man of the match for tonight's match is Rohan Nayak. Well, that'll be all. And
Who stays near Dubai line?
we'll just sign off for tonight. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you in the next match.